Then yes, you know we do it. So today's Sunday service, we're gonna talk about everything. Y'all can ask whatever questions y'all want as well. And we are doing this is a toy drive. Toy drive because I'm going shopping on Tuesday. I'm sorry, I'm going shopping on Friday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday. So I'm trying to get as much funds in for the first time, and I know funds will be coming in all the time. So Wednesday, Friday, hold on. Yeah, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday. Those are my days I'm going shopping. I already spoke to the toy store, so we'll be there. They close early on Wednesday, but we'll be there bright and early. And obviously everything's closed on the first, so it is what it is. Wiseman, what's up with you, brother? Shout out to you. Delta One, what up? Ralph Bacon in the building. Shout out to the Bodega Boys. Shout out to everybody in Philly. My real ones from Philly. Yeah, so we gonna, like I said, ask whatever questions y'all want. Dave, what's up with you? Bert in the building. What up, Bert? Gary Mack, what up? Curtis Morris, how you guys doing? You're still taking donations. I got the PayPal and the Cash App in here. I know some guys are coming down bringing toys next week. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, we're going shopping on Wednesday. For the first, I haven't been going shopping yet because I was too put up with everything going on here. And then we're going to go, like I said, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, next Tuesday. So you guys can donate. It's going to be really dope. Get everything moving. Just got a donation that fast. Appreciate you, Terrence. Yeah, anything you can donate, it adds up. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, you got until the 9th to donate. My teachers want to do it on the 7th. They want to do it early, but we got until the 9th. I've been in tune with all the teachers, so you already know. 1 second. Sophia Felix, how you doing, sis? All goody in the building. Jerry Hall, good morning to you. I wish you were here too, brother. Definitely. Always, like I said, you guys can donate your time, help us out. Dorset, what's up? Long time. How you doing, Dorset? Everybody, HD, what up? Johnny Flogger said, Greg Prescott out here in Adi. Shout out to you out there in Africa, bro. Dante said, be careful you're bringing into the country. The airport is quick to check and take. Well, Dante, it depends. So far with toys, when you tell them, only one person got stopped that I know of. And when you tell them it's for donations and they see the toys, they really don't stress. But yeah, you're right, it can happen. But so far, knock on wood, nobody's been stopped with toys. Even school supplies, nobody's stopped with school supplies. Trying to move this over from the sun. Terrence, appreciate that. Just got that Cash App. So I want to talk about something real quick. Before we, you guys can ask whatever questions y'all want. This is going to be an open live. We're going to be here for a while. Donate the Cash App, the PayPal, the Super Chat, whatever you want. I want to. Some people hit me up last week over my video. Now, I was not accusing Austin Holloman of anything. I would pray to God he had no idea what homie was doing in Brazil. What I was saying was he brought him into space. Here's my thing, and I want to make this clear. A lot of these YouTubers, I get it, live off of YouTube. They need the money from YouTube to survive. I get that. But all money ain't good money. Always remember something. You have not seen me on everybody's channel. You have not seen everybody on my channel. There's a reason for this. Before I even rock with anybody, I know who they are. I go look at their video, check their videos out, check them out, ask people who know them. Certain people I haven't met directly until we did the video, but I went and checked them out, and I followed them for a little while. But what he did was use Floyd to make money, to get views. It was all good a week ago. Like I said, I definitely have never accused him of knowing what Floyd was doing, but all money's not good money. You attach your name to someone and look what happens. If you notice, I don't attach my name to everybody. I don't attach my name to my brand to everybody because you can't. It'll fuck you up. Now everybody's running for cover. Why do you think I don't put girls in my videos? Why do you think I don't talk about women? I talk about women, but I don't talk about mongering and stuff like that. There's a reason. All you guys want to run it, I know everybody want to be popular. Listen, I got more bitches than anybody on YouTube. That's not even a question. But you're not going to see it online. And I challenge any YouTuber. We can go to any country, do anything. I got the baddest broad. I ain't worried about that. But you ain't going to see it because I don't care about the voyeurs. Come hang with me, rock with me, you see how I roll. Anybody roll with me, see how I roll. So I ain't worried about that. But putting women on video is wild work. Most because they're not your women anyway. You know what I'm saying? They could. Most of the women I see online, anybody could have for the right price. So why would I put women on video? No knocking it, but like I said, everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to be important. Now look. Now people are watching these videos saying, "Oh, that's my country." They see they flag on the tag, and that's my country. Oh, he got girls in the video promoting prostitution. I told you guys this a long time ago. Look up Cuba Dave. Look up Cuba Dave. Not even the creep cam. Some of these dudes putting their faces in the video with girls. Look what I'm doing. I'm pimping. I'm the man. Hey, Air Money, you know how I roll. Like I said, if you roll with me, you know how I roll. I don't got to show nothing on. Matter of fact, I'd be a fool to show my shit on camera. I got too many situations. My kids watch my channel. I'd be a goddamn fool. There's someone right now watching. Like, what you about to say next? Get the fuck out of here. I can't be out here promoting what I do because to make you guys look what Flip's doing. Come hang with me. You can see exactly how I do. Come to the motherfucking parties. You can see exactly how I do. Fuck out of here. But like I said, now everybody running for cover now. Because these countries ain't trying to hear that. I always tell a story about Thailand. I want to say it was pre-COVID. I want to say maybe 2017, I think it was. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. I was telling somebody the story the other day. So BBC did a whole story on Thailand, specifically Pattaya and Bangkok. And they said home to the world's biggest prostitution. All men in the world become happy in this place. Something like that. It was a crazy title. So they put this, it was like a 3-part series out on Thailand of how prostitution is rampant, all that, blah, 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 showing the girls, everything, how easy it is. So the government of Thailand released a statement like 4 days later. And they said, after a thorough investigation, we find no evidence of prostitution in this country. Like, that was their counter to the BBC News report. No one wants to be known for that. No one wants it promoted. Come through, enjoy yourself on the low, and have fun. Thailand literally put out a news thing and said, after further investigation, we have proven the BBC thing incorrect. There's no proof of prostitution in this country. We can all laugh at that, right? And everyone did laugh at it. But that was their official statement to the world. So yeah, what y'all talking about? We don't know what y'all talking about. We seen the video. We don't think that's us. Like, you know what I mean? So nobody wants promotion of prostitution for their country. Nobody does. Would you want people to know your mother's a hoe? Think about it. Think about what I just said. Would you want people to know that your mama's a hoe? She's slinging box. Nobody else wants people to know their mother's a hoe either. Message. But like I said, shout out to all the YouTubers. I don't knock nobody for what they do. But if you notice, I've always kept my shit a certain way. Because once people start messing with you, it becomes a thing. They watch our videos, guys. You don't believe that Colombians watch your videos. You don't believe Dominicans watch your videos. You don't believe Brazilians watch your videos. They do. They 100% do. Me and TaylorMade have been approached by Dominicans. Man, we love your videos, man. I got Dominicans all the time hollering at me. We love your videos. Thank you for what you do. So I'm just saying. So like I said, I was not accusing homie of anything, of knowing what was going on. I was basically saying he brought him into the space. And he did it for likes and views. He did it for money. You were watching fuckery go down and he made money off of that. At the time, it seemed cool, right? But all money ain't good money. I'm going to say it again. I don't be on everybody's channel. Everybody don't be on mine. All money's not good money. I prefer to do my shit the right way with integrity. That's one word I stress, integrity. I'm not going to sell my soul for a couple of likes and views and a couple of dollars. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Now, if I could sell my soul for a Knicks championship, that's another story. But I got to talk to the devil on that one. That's me and him I'm joking. So joking. Maybe I'm not. 1 second. Juan Sanchez, what up with you? Daryl said 4 years and got a friend in me for the kids. You already know, Daryl. Appreciate you. Geronimo, what up? Big shout to Paradise Life. You already know. Kaboom. Jackson Jeter stepped in the room. What's up with your future world? You got to change your name back to Jackson Jeter. Don said fact checking is a lost art. That's the thing. I gotta know who you are. Like seriously. I just did a video with Jamie. We never met, only spoke behind the scenes. But I had been following him for a while. So I peeped his style of reporting and interviewing and stuff like that. So when he hit me up like, let's do something, I was like, okay, bet. I'm a follower. I follow your shit. So I already know what he's about. You know what I'm saying? Without meeting him in person. Without talking to him. Like I said, we spoke behind the scenes. But without meeting him in person. Certain people I'm going to check out and see who they are. You know what I'm saying? Keith, when I did, a big shout to Keith. Happy birthday to him. When I did the YouTube All Stars, and Keith had just kind of started the channel. He was just coming up. I said, Keith, come on, because I had met him. I kicked it with him. I knew he was about to do his thing. I said, yo, get on the channel, bro. And he's sitting there like, oh, I'm with the big boys, but here he is. Look how big he blew up. But he can't. I met him. I felt good about him. I was like, you know what? Come on the channel, bro. So it's like, once I see who you are, I could rock with you. But if I don't know you, nah, I'm not just jumping on anybody's shit. I'm not just jumping on anybody's videos. That's weird. Because I don't know what you're about. I'm not going to attach myself to just anybody for money. Eddie Make just said, be careful who you associate with. Eddie, that's what I just said. You got to be careful who you associate yourself with. I can never put my brand with just anybody. You can buy some, listen, niggas can wear the Paradise Life shirt, blame it on Sosua I'm wearing, but that's merch. Rock that, cool, you supporting the movement, the merch. But everybody not part of Paradise Life, you know what I'm saying? But you supporting the brand. But I'm not going to attach my brand to just any fuckery, anybody. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all wild. Wiseness of facts, you already know. Money, you know how I roll, baby. Jay Hover says, salute to the chat. Yeah, unfortunately, be going on for a while now. It definitely is, and that's the problem we're running into now. Everybody's running and ducking for cover who had him on their channel and was making money off of him and getting views off his stupid shit he was doing. Like I said, I didn't watch, so I don't know. I'm hearing things. I see videos now here and there because he's the trending topic. But at the end of the day, was it worth it? Because if your name is attached to him now, that's a bad look. Big Bro Dre, my man, appreciate you. Finally caught a Sunday service. Work has been taking me there. I'm going to stop by next week. Yes, sir. Hope to see you next week. I personally have no plans for New Year's. I might just chill, but I'll be here every single day. Definitely too much broadcasting, bro. Yeah, everybody can't be on the camera, and I don't even want to put chicks on the camera. Why would I want that? Joseph said, draft bowl, Giants versus Raiders. Here's the thing, Joseph, about that game, the Giants versus Raiders game. I'm going to take a timeout real. Like I said, you got to talk about whatever you want, ask whatever you want. The Giants versus Raiders is going to piss me off. I'm going to tell you why. The Giants would have had the number 1 pick last year, except we beat Indianapolis Colts. Moved down in the draft, and then we begged the Titans to trade for the number 1 pick. Tanking, guys, you understand NFL. Tanking is not easy in the NFL. The second and third string players get in there, they're playing for a job. They don't want to hear nothing about no tanking. They're playing for film and for a job. So they're going to play hard as fuck. But what needs to happen is we need to understand, okay, let's put every practice squad player on the starting lineup right now because we don't need to win. We need the number 1 pick. It'll change the dynamic of our team. We lost it last year. We cannot lose it this year. I mean, we go down to like number 3, I think, if we win, but still, it's stupid. Raekwon said, what up, Flip? Karras once said, real bad boys move in silence. You already know. The irony of the name Bangkok. That's funny as hell. Future called Sosua to change. Nah, so he didn't do nothing to Sosua, Juan. Trust me. Yeah, you overstating his influence. CBC in Canada did a documentary on DR years ago. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I saw that. I remember that. They were in Boca Chica too. I remember that. Yeah, put a girl in your video. DR, please can articulate you're promoting. Exactly. Any country could say that. You're promoting. Any country could say that. When I started this channel, Dor said, appreciate you, bro. When I started this channel, I said, okay, I've got 2 brands. I've got FlipFlop Sports Bar, my restaurant, and I've got Paradise Life, my travel movement. I need to protect those brands at all times. We can get all types of fuckery off camera, but on camera, obviously not. You're not going to see a bunch of shit going on off camera that we do off camera because it just can't be that way. I've got to protect those brands. Everybody's D said a lot of these content creators would have been terrible in the street. Too talkative and they want to put their name on everything. In all honesty, lingering was never. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody hates D. That's 100%. They be all terrible in the street. They show too much, and everybody wants to brag. See, this is a braggadocio. Social media has made everything braggadocious. We, and I say we, me and my crew when I was younger. Now, most of them in prison right now, but for murder. We would have been in prison for 1,000 years if we put on camera the shit we was doing and what we had. Like, seriously. I see guys showing money, guns. I'd be like, that don't make no sense. You're not supposed to show it. If you live it, you don't get the sun out the way. If you live it, you don't show it. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want everybody to see the chicks I be banging? Because all they're gonna do is try to get them. I know dudes who have hit my phone and said, you know this chick from a video or from a group chat. I need to find her. I'm like, why? Because homie thinks that's his girl. I'm going to prove she's not. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And dudes be dead serious. So why? And by the way, some of y'all saw my chick and y'all went ape shit. And followed her on Instagram, Facebook. You think I don't know? She tells me. She goes up, one of your haters. That's what she calls y'all. One of your haters trying to holler at me. And I just be like, it is what it is. Dale from Dallas. Dallas Dale, whatever his name was. Remember him? He was going hard at her. She paid him no mind. It is what it is. Hope he's doing well too. My BMs. Dudes be finding out the chick got my kid. Oh, let's get at her. You think I don't know? I don't care. But it's literally like, why promote that you get broads if you get broads? Because if you really get broads, you ain't trying to promote it. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, it's like drug dealer. Let me get online and tell everybody I sell drugs. Okay, that's cool. Whoa, wait a minute. Here come the feds. What did I do wrong? Well, maybe you shouldn't have been on Instagram. I don't know. It's weird. Good afternoon, Flip-Flop from Bermuda. Shout out to Roddy in the building. It's Sosua now coming to get some wings. Definitely put up, Roddy. We here. Eddie Matrix. I don't think he has blood on his hands. Like I said, I can tell you, I don't believe he knew any of that. Not as public as Austin has made himself. Well, then again, we also never forget Migo Worldwide. But the fact that he pushed him into the space to make money. Because when he first came out, people were putting those videos, that police video. I knew about the police videos a long time ago. That was like his claim to fame or some shit like that. How he got started on YouTube, which is weird in itself. MrFlipFlop, how's it, Pedro? Oh, you know it's slow right now. Holidays always slow. But yeah, the Super Bowl be lit up. Ron says, I was at your spot on Christmas Day, late night dinner. The food was good. Appreciate you, Ron. Army guy Travels, what up with you, my bro? Out there tearing up Thailand. I ain't selling my soul for cowboy. Where's the photo of the cowboy shirt, by the way? Big Bro Jason, I sell my mama for a nigga. what I gotta do to get this Nick chip, the real one? Deshaun Love, what up with you? Said, please flip. It was a pleasure to kick with you last week. See you soon, my brother. Blade Runner in the building, what up, bro? B in the building, what's up, B? Appreciate that super chat, Deshaun. Steve-O in the building, they over there tearing Thailand up without me. Wiseman said, narcissist mentality and selfish of some of these dudes to put everything on video. But here's the thing, though. Social media will have you believing you are somebody. What's up? Hey, what up, baby? I got Santo Domingo in the house over here. They wild. They running up on me. What's going on, fellas? Yeah, I'm on the live right now. I'll be here. I ain't gonna do it. I'll be right here, bro. Cool. I'll be right here. All right. See you guys in a minute. Yeah, we all hardcore Knicks fans. You already know. Yeah, at the end of the day, like I saw a meme I posted. I got it from somewhere else though, and it said it was a donkey with a camera in front of him and a lion in the back, and it says social media have everybody believing they're lying, but they're lying. And the lion was just standing in the back looking at the donkey, and the donkey thought he was the man. Get it? I ain't gonna repeat that. Message deleted by All Goody. Shout to you, bro, for the super chat. Z in the building, St. Louis in the building. Yeah, we definitely need a championship. Like I'm tired of this shit. I've been waiting way too long. Sky Rider, what up with you? Jamel around the world, man, acting Rico. Yeah, and you know what's funny? I watched the Dave Chappelle show, right? It's weird. Now I know that history. Okay, what was the boxer, the black boxer, the world, Joe Louis. Okay, the reason I know the Jack Johnson history is because the white promoters and managers told Joe Louis, based off what happened with Jack Johnson, never celebrate, never showboat, never mess with white women. Now, yes, Joe Louis definitely smashed white women, but on the low. Jack Johnson was out there with it. So if you guys know who Joe Louis is, what happened with Jack Johnson and the Mann Act and all the showboat, they did that on purpose to that man. Because he couldn't be beat and he was too much of a showboat. They told Joe Louis, you can't be that. Be quiet, be humble, go in the corner when you knock the man down. That's why if you watch Joe Louis fight, he never celebrated. He was very humble, very quiet. They trained him to be that way. They didn't want another Jack Johnson. So I know the Jack Johnson's history, which is weird that Dave Chappelle brought that up. Because if you know Joe Louis was trained to be the anti-Jack Johnson. You can look that shit up. Everything Jack Johnson was, they would not let Joe Louis be it, or they would not let black people fight in boxing anymore, in professional boxing anymore. So you can look that up. Pain wins. I'm gonna hit the cash app for the drive. That sick with the teddy bears had me sick. Yeah, it's weird, bro. But also, people don't realize how deep this goes. Homeland Security was involved. Do you understand how deep that goes? Which is why a lot of people running for cover. I see people deleting videos now and all that shit. You got girls on your videos. The views and checks sound good until someone says, "Hey, you so and so." Because remember, you can hide your face. You could delete the videos. You could do a lot of shit, right? But them checks go to your bank account. Them checks direct deposited to your bank account in your name or your mama name, one or the other. So they're gonna know who you are. There's really no hiding it if you're on YouTube. You can hide your face, but them checks go to your name. They go to a real bank account, a legit bank account. Oh, you back in Saigon? That's what's up, bro. Elvis, what up? He said, how was the girlfriend experience approaching DR right now? I wouldn't even know, bro, because I don't check for the girlfriend experience because I have a girlfriend. So I can't do that. K-Show, what up with you? Mr. Beautiful in the building. He stole my name. I'm claiming that now before 2026. He stole my name. As the Giants fan, I love Dart, but I can easily be talking to a 6'5". No, bro. Dude. Mendoza is a pocket quarterback. I'm sorry. We have Dart. We're good with Dart. Dart has broken records for a rookie. He only has 4 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. No. Hell no. Dart is our guy. Mendoza is a pocket quarterback. He will get blitzed all day long. Now, he has a good arm. Very good. But nah. I do not want Mendoza at all. It's a mistake. There's no such thing as pocket quarterbacks anymore. If you can't move, like Dart does, create space, create time, nope. I need my quarterback, bro. I'm good with Dart right now. He said, bingo, there you go. 15 milliseconds of fake fame. It's a shame, man. Everybody wants to be famous. Which is why, I try not to talk shit, but I've never cared for fame. I don't believe I'm famous. Shout out to people that, this guy's famous. I don't believe I'm famous. I'm just a guy on YouTube, tries to motivate you guys, tries to get people to travel, talks about what's going on in DRs and Sosua and stuff like that. But I don't feel I'm famous at all. And I don't want fame. But like I said, when I walk in a room, I get attention. And that's before YouTube. I know a lot of people aren't used to attention, and I get it. But seeking attention has never been me. Never been a thing I've been about. Daryl, what up? He said, good morning, Flip. I'm bringing you an autographed Knicks jersey from my guy when I come down to Super Bowl. Oh, appreciate that. Definitely. What? I appreciate that. That's dope. Asked him if it was a BMF in that billboard. Bro, Blade Runner. When I saw that billboard, I'll never forget that because I already knew who BMF was. I didn't know how big they were, but I knew who they were. I was around them a bunch. When I saw that billboard, I remember saying, "Are they stupid?" Now it said the record label, but okay, you're also a huge conglomerate. Like I said, I didn't know how big they were, but I knew they were big. And I'm like, that's crazy. Putting themselves, the world as BMF on the highway was wild work. But I guess there's far too many bitches in the world to chase your boy's chick. That's where people do it, Z. Sorry. They covet. I call it the coveters. Some of my guys know. I used to say it all the time. You guys are coveters. You covet another man's woman? 30X, what's up, Flip? Have you visited Las Terrenas? I have, but I got to get to Las Terrenas in 2026. It's on my list. It'll probably be part of the road trip. I haven't been in like 7 years. I got a good friend out there I speak to all the time who comes to visit me sometime. I've got to get out there. He got a hotel and all. I've got to get out to Las Terrenas. It's way different than when I went there, but it was dope when I went there as well. I will be back in Las Terrenas 2026, 100%. Dre said, you said it, bro. When you really get to it, you ain't got to say it. That's how people like me and you stay successful. Been outside getting money a long time. No lies told, Dre. You already know, brother. And at the end of the day, it's weird speaking about every single thing you do. Like, I can say, yeah, you know, I was outside, this and that, but I'm not going to give y'all tons of details. That's weird. First off, the statute of limitations is up, so that's cool. But there's certain things I don't care to speak of. I've stopped dudes that know me from my hood from speaking on things at the bar. They're like, man, if you would have seen him back. No, bro, no, don't see me back. They don't know me from back in the day. We going, y'all want some wings? I don't know nothing about that. Leave that shit alone. Sheldon said, I'm finally back in the suit. That's what's up. AM Easy, what up with you, bro? Pain with you, lying. Johnny Cash in the building. What up, my bro? Mark Brown in the building. What's up, brother? Saturday football parlay hit. My parlay was terrible. Terrible. See, when these kids don't play in these bowl games, it pisses me off. Smith, what up with you? Rico Kimbrough in the building. AM collecting data. What up with you? Say Dave always driving Cuba. Yeah, Homeland Security involved. That's a big fucking deal. Yeah, but Tim, when Muhammad Ali came, the world changed. It wasn't as bad as it was. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad, right? So you could have a showboat. And by the way, Muhammad Ali he brought entertainment to boxing. So at that point you could do it. You know, but when Joe Louis got there, they didn't want that shit no more. They wanted to shut everything Jack Johnson did down. So that was where the Jack Johnson, like that whole man act and everything. And they got to Joe Louis, and you know, he was a hell of a boxer. They said, okay, we're not gonna do this. All that stuff you seen him do, dead that. So basically, I know the Jack Johnson story because of the Joe Louis story. Because them white men grabbed him and told him, no, you will not showboat. If you go watch his fight, you can look up his fight. He knocked somebody out, he walked to the corner. Every time he knocked somebody down, he walked to the corner. Never showboated. Never went, none of that. Everything you see nowadays, he was trained not to do that. Don't showboat. And you can look at it, he was taught, don't do that. Otherwise, you won't be here long. Deleted messages stay on servers. Your boy Tick, what up with you? Deleted messages definitely stay on servers. There's really no set. They can go on your phone and pull up deleted messages, which is weird. You seen his old channel is bad. It's so bad for his look. Yeah, like I said, I saw when he first came out on the scene, they were posting his cop videos. I thought that was weird, but you know, I don't play with no cops, so I thought that was weird. I'm about to tell you there was a black dude on the beach in Rio doing creep cam. Yeah, you told me that too. That was weird. I never really seen it in Rio. Mike said, you're back. I checked your channel the other day and no video for a few months. Bro, I've been doing videos all the time, Mike. I do videos every week. Yeah, man, I'm waiting for them hurricanes, Dorset. I'm waiting for them hurricanes. Yeah, Jamel, certain things I don't know. Nah, Dart is definitely not like Tebow. Dart can throw that rock, man. Trust me. Motherfucker had 20 touchdowns, bro, and missed a bunch of, only 9 games? 20 touchdowns in 9 games. Missed a bunch of games. Come on, y'all. Y'all not looking at the total package. And he didn't lose none of those games. The defense lost those games. I'm not trying to, I used to try out for the Giants. My knees won't hold up. Yes, Semana Santa, Las Terrenas is lit. I definitely wanted to go out there pre-COVID. Mike said he hated Las Terrenas. Why'd you hate it? Silky Smooth in the building. What up, Key? They grew up with me, they're with me side by side with me. That, you know, did the struggle with me and everything. That had passports, right? But I try to get my dudes passports, and the ones that do come down. But one of my dudes, you know, he did like 10, you know, so he's happy. I got him his passport. He happy to come down and just get out of it. First time out of America. So I'm with him. We having a great time. But you know what? After a couple sips, you know, he sees people showing me love, and he's like, yeah, people always either hate you or love you, da da da, because he know me since we were kids. And man, I went to the bathroom. When I came back, there was a story being told, and everybody was, and I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. And he goes, shit, man, if you had seen him back in the day, I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what the story's about, but I don't want to hear it. And I don't want anybody to hear it, because you know me personally. Certain things that meant to be talked about. He's like, nah, G, I'm letting them know. Then he called me by my other name. I was like, but they don't even know that name, bro. Like, what are you saying? He's like, my bad, G, I'm having them drinks, having a good time. Happy to be here. I was like, be happy, shut up. Certain things, he probably watching now. Certain things ain't meant to be spoken about. All right, they don't know that guy. Oh, Super Bowl's gonna be dope. I'm not throwing any parties, but we got the game here at FlipFlop. Still got tables left. But Super Bowl's always dope. Tim Howard, what up with you? Senora Franca in the building, what up with you? Let's not forget how it was hated. Yeah, he was hated, but at the end of the day, he he also brought entertainment to the sport. B Bacala in the building, my bro, what up with you? Mo Music said, always remember coming back through customs, immigration, they have the right to ask you for their phone. Yeah, that phone thing is crazy. He was about 50 years too early, that's 100%. But, I mean, he was there. He was the most dominant dude back then. Pillar to the community said, I just want to say I hate Mr. FlipFlop. He has on a t-shirt while I'm walking through snow. Hey, shout to all y'all. Be safe out there. I heard it's snowing up top and all that. Shout to all y'all. It's a little drainy. Rain. I said drainy. A little rainy here. You know what I'm saying? It's been raining a couple days. I woke up this morning. I'm like, why is it raining again? It's supposed to be sunny. Also, I know you guys. I'm not doing no videos on all the new stores and restaurants in Puerto Plata. You can look it up. It's on every fucking where. Someone said, why don't you do these videos? What's up, baby? I said, hell no, I'm not doing these videos. For what? So they got, all right, so I'm going to explain something. There's way too many new restaurants in Puerto Plata right now. Not Sosua, Puerto Plata. And it's not sustainable. KFC just opened, Jade just opened. I like Jade, but it's not a Jade restaurant. It's a Jade food court joint. The difference is the restaurant Santiago, it has alcohol and everything. The food court joint is just food, which I still like Jade's food. KFC, Jade, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Little Caesars, they all just opened up, literally within a few months of each other. It's not sustainable. And they're all in the same area. So don't somebody say, well, what about the cruise ships? They're closer to Sosua than the cruise ships. They're a little bit towards that circle, towards the entrance of POP. So at the end of the day, they're all bunched up together. And it's not sustainable. One thing you guys don't realize is this is the lower economy of the entire country, the North Coast. Puerto Plata has always been the worst city. I always called it the shitty city because it's the big three. POP, Santo Domingo, Santiago. Santo Domingo, Santiago could afford all that stuff. The money's different over there. Most of the bars and stuff were empty until December when everybody got their double pay and they ran all the clubs and restaurants spending their money. January, everybody go back to normal. Back to their regular scheduled program, making their check every 15 days. There's no money for all those spots. And there's not enough expats to keep all those spots open. I wish them the best, but I just don't see it. Now, who thought to put all these fast food joints in this little ass town in the same area that they're all within a 2-block radius, all of them? It makes no sense. So people are like, KFC is here, Wendy's here. And you know what's funny? It's people rooting for these spots that probably don't eat there. McDonald's is going to be there. KFC is going to stay around because everybody loves chicken. The Wendy's, the Taco Bell, I don't give them too much. I give them maybe a year max. I mean, the idea was good, but they're all bunched in the same location. Pizza Hut's already here. Domino's already here. Proven entities, they're here. I love Little Caesars, but now they popped up, and their location is funny because you can't park. They got a tiny parking lot, but if you pass it, you're gone. You're gonna keep going. And don't forget, there's all these mom and pop spots that are way less. So if you go, oh man, they got all these, it's growing. Puerto Plata been growing, but not enough for all these fast food joints. I'm sorry. Wish them the best though. Like I said, McDonald's ain't never going nowhere. Burger King's in a gas station, they ain't going nowhere. But all these other spots, someone said you go to Wendy's, they're empty. Taco Bell, they're empty. When they first open, everybody runs up in there, lines out the door. After a while, people go, yeah, that's too much. Let me go get some pica pollo. I'm just saying. But this is someone, like I said, and also it's non-business owners who continue to tell people, trust me, it's gonna work. You go open a Wendy's. Tell me how it works. Next to 7 other restaurants. The fuck? All the non-business owners have so much business opinion. I actually had a business in Puerto Plata. I actually know Puerto Plata, and it's not feasible. I actually was like, damn, this is crazy. How all these businesses gonna make money? Dominicans ain't saying every day of the week, let's go to Wendy's tomorrow, let's go to Taco Bell Wednesday. Nah, it don't work like that. If anything, McDonald's wins over everybody. Jack Johnson's history was very deep during the championship fight against the Great White Hope. They helped his opponent to get back on his feet. Yeah, like I said, Jack Johnson's shit was crazy. They wanted him to lose. Keith said, what's good, Flip? You're like an uncle, man. I'm leaving the country for the first time, going to DR. Most definitely checking out your bar. 35 years old, leave the country for the first time. Hey, first off, congrats on leaving the country for the first time. And yes, I realized, shout to Sergeant Sosua. He just had his birthday as well. I realized, him and Keith, shout to both of them, happy birthday to both of them. I did realize that I'm older than most people now. I always was the youngest, now I'm older, so it's weird. It's a weird feeling, but I guess, right? Shout out to you though. Robert said, let's go steal it, that's what's up. DHS involved, meaning a huge underground activity going on. Like I said, it's Wiseman, there's more than we know. What's being released is what they want to release. Like I said, I speak to my guys in Brazil. They put up different info all the time because this story is ongoing. But at the end of the day, being that Homeland Security got involved, it's another level. And that's what I said. People are running for cover now. People are running, and they're throwing the passport bro name under the bus, even though we know he wasn't. He didn't claim to be passport. He actually said he wasn't a passport bro, but they're using that name. Keith said, appreciate you making us brothers look good. I try my best, man. I try my best, even when I don't. Yeah, Giants got their quarterback, man. I want the #1 pick so we can get a load of picks for that pick. Remember, that #1 pick, being that we got our quarterback, we're going to get 2 to 3 first rounders, a bunch of second rounders. I'm good with that. Hooligan Travels, what up with you? I'm looking forward to that Bills game. Another Steelers fan. Your favorite underrated. A lot of people don't know about Tom Molyneux in boxing before Jack and Joe. I actually don't know much about it. I know the name, though. I don't know much about him. Don't get me the lion, bro. I don't off-road, so I wouldn't know. I got a friend that was just in Harrisburg. I'll ask him. I actually don't know, so I don't want to give you no bad information. P-Man in the building. It's still cold outside and inside. 30X. Shout to the Casante Chronicles. His videos are dope. No lie. And I like the stories that he's telling in the video. Not even just the one I'm in. Even that guy's pretty big. But his stories are really dope. And putting it in AI form is really dope. Shout to him. Definitely, I need my Knicks to win. How can you focus on next year's Halloween but not Super Bowl? Because next year's Halloween is the most important thing for me. And I'm tired and I don't feel like throwing no parties for Super Bowl. That's how. If you can come down and do all this like I do, throw as many parties as you want. I'm tired, boss. I ain't got it in me. I went on vacation. They had a great vacation. Came right back to fuckery. I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't get it. Like coming back, you realize you don't get it. You really don't get a day off. So at the end of the day, yeah. Super Bowl is going to be dope. I will have the game here. I will be out partying, hanging out, but I'm not doing anything. Paradise Life will not be having any parties for Super Bowl. Halloween is my focus. I'm already done with it. Selling tickets, so that's my focus. So as you see, the production is a year in advance. We're already working out the next one. But yeah, I decided Super Bowl, I'm going to chill. Literally be at the bar every day, chilling. Keep something in the past, that's where it stays. You already know. Anabolic resistance? Nah, you got to put me on. What's that? Sounds familiar, but I can't speak on it. Yeah, it's the wrong market, Blade Runner. It just doesn't make any sense. And like I said, they're all near each other. It's not like one's by the cruise ships, which if one was by the cruise ships, they'd make some money. Because tourists be like, you know what, let me stop at KFC. But they're all in the same area. Nowhere near the cruise ships. And someone was like, well, there's a bigger expat community in POP in the North, a bigger. When I was in POP, there was like 5 expats whole. Now there's a bigger expat community. But they ain't all, some of them got restaurants. They're not going to eat fast food. And most people came here to not eat fast food. I don't have fast food. I have finger foods and you know, a full restaurant. But most people ain't going to eat the same shit we eat in the States. There's some good pizza out here. Not like New York pizza, but some good pizza. Yeah, the mom and pop spots are not gonna listen. They just closed Mi Bohia, which is wild because I love that restaurant. basically a smaller Catalina, and right below Catalina at that. That just closed for good. I don't know why. I haven't found out. But the mom and pop stores are always going to win because of their price point. And here's the thing. You like a Wendy's burger? I can make you a Wendy's. They'll make you a Wendy's burger. You like a Taco Bell taco? They'll make you a Taco Bell. The mom and pop spots are willing to please you. And half the price. How we deal with large numbers of individuals claiming to be Paradise Light but not and acting like idiots. Here's the thing. Z, I know who's in Paradise Light. People can wear the merch and buy the merch and support 100%, but I know who's in Paradise Light. Every person I know that's part of Paradise, I know who they are. That's the difference. And I got people who never even met me before in Asia wearing the shirts. That's supporting the brand, supporting the merch. But they don't claim to be Paradise Life. I know who's in Paradise Life. He said, oh my God, I'm now old. Yeah, I'm not old guy now. Hovis said, in your opinion, how is the heart? As far as I know, they hurting, bro. Like everyone else, they hurting. I was watching local and national news and DR President possibly open the U.S. temporary shared base. I think they did open it, bro. The U.S. is here. The military's here. As a solo traveler, you can't lose with either one. You can't, honestly. You can do both. You can stay in one and check the other one out. It's only 30 minutes away. Excuse me. You can't lose with either one, honestly. Let me get a McMango with a Chinola. Joseph, I'm telling you, they're going to take care of you. Yeah, I don't eat fast food, bro. I do not eat fast food at all. Shout to Skyler, appreciate RC Styles, appreciate that super chat. I don't know the reason he's doing that, but like I said, there's a lot of people running for cover because of this situation. So, you know, at the end of the day, talking about mongering, talking about prostitution. I ain't saying Skyler. Shout to him. I met him at a boat party. But putting girls in your videos, all that stuff. People ain't going for that shit no more. Social media's gotten too big. So they got governments watching social media. There's a reason I'm at this bar with Paradise Life behind me and sports. There's a reason you don't see a lot of stuff. I can talk about everything, but I don't gotta show nothing. I mean, I get it. And no, respectfully, don't take this the wrong way. There's a lot of lanes that need to show women or no one will watch them. I understand that. I've seen a couple videos and I'll be like, yeah, if he don't show no girls, no one's gonna look at him. No one's gonna listen to him. I get that. But then there's some dudes that just want the attention so bad they'll show girls. There's some dudes that want the attention so bad they'll talk about prices and mongering and stuff like that. I get it. But if you make yourself famous and you put your face out there, because YouTube's gonna make you famous, put your face out there, you can get repercussions. I'll get to that. He said, I don't know, bro. I can't speak on that. He said, I had a Popeyes in Santo Domingo and Wendy's and Pop. It was very good. Actually, they're not too bad. I'll tell you the story about Wendy's. I had Wendy's one time. It tasted amazing. But me and my girl were sick the next day. So I said, I'm done with Wendy's. That was in POP. But they just opened too, so I'm not going to knock them. They'd only been open maybe a week. So maybe things weren't 100%. But it tasted great. But the next day, I was sick as hell. So they got they one out of me. I've never had Popeyes in Dominican Republic, ever. I've only had it in Rio, and yeah, that's it. Only in Rio and America, obviously. Other than that, I've eaten McDonald's in Rio. Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing, brother? Good, brother. Everything good? McDonald's in Rio because they have Brazilian beef. I don't really do fast food. I'll do pizza here and there. He promoting being a sugar daddy. I don't know. I'm glad this shit is getting checked. It's fucking up my travels. The wife is checking YouTube. And that's another thing. YouTube is putting everybody business out there. Putting everybody business out there. Big Bank said 100% yeah, they're looking for validation, while if you're accustomed to getting women, it's just another day. Bro, it's just another day. Like, and here's my thing. I'm glad Big Bank said that. That's what some of these chatty patty groups is too. Which is why, like I said, we post, chicks get posted in all the groups. By the way, if you got that scam video, then you better send $200 because we know about the group. I hope nobody sent no money. Anybody got that scam video? We know who you are. We check in the groups and we need to send $200 right now before you go to jail. You got to give it to Dominicans for trying, right? You got to give it to Dominicans for trying. Someone sent it to me. I said, that's the biggest line of bullshit I ever heard. Send $200 or you going to There's a scam text going around saying they're watching y'all, watching the groups. And they were, but anyway, we got groups where they post shit, this and that. But you keep it in perspective, right? And everyone knows, what do you mean validation? Like here's the wild part. I be seeing I've left most of those groups, seeing some of the groups where dudes be posting chicks because they need the validation. They want to feel good about themselves. Bro, I don't need no validation. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no validation. If you don't know I get bitches, you never met me. Like here's my validation. And I was talking about this to one of my boys one time. If you ain't never had a chick try to kill you or go crazy over you, you ain't validated. I had chicks try to kill me. I just got told the other day, if I see you with a chick, I was like, what you gonna do? Motherfucker said, she might be watching right now. I'm gonna get a bat. I'm gonna pow in your head. I'm gonna say exactly what she said verbatim, because it was the funniest thing in the world. I'm gonna pow you in your head, then I'm gonna pow you in your dick, then I'm gonna leave. I was like, what? That's the exact word. I was like, what you gonna do if you see me with a chick? I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna pow you in your head, then I'm gonna pow you in your dick. She was freestyling. I don't think she had a speech ready because she didn't know what she was gonna do. And I was like, then I'm gonna leave. And you better not come home because I'm burning everything. Now y'all know who it is. I'm burning everything. Everything's on fire. I think I laughed for half an hour. But like, if you ain't never had a chick crazy over you, that means you ain't all right. And I'm just saying that to say, like, I get bras. I ain't worried about that. And it's definitely, I definitely don't care for pay for play. It's not my thing. I've done it. Yeah, 100% who hasn't. But that's definitely not my thing. So I don't care. Raquan said, when I come to DR, I want Dominican food. It's not cool to gentrify the DR. I was supposed. I mean, here's the thing though. Dominicans love it for a period of time. But like I said, Santo Domingo, Santiago can afford that. Y'all got to see me. In Fridays in Santiago, Santo Domingo, there's more Dominicans than anything. They can afford that. This side of the country is not. The middle class is just starting to come up. They ain't got it like that on this side. Like I said, pre-December, before double pay, all the bars, everything were empty. They had no money to go out. I can personally tell you this. Places were empty. The places that had people in it, where they have little, what do you call it, little playgrounds for the kids. So you let the kids run around, you get like a couple tacos or a burger or something, and you can sit there for hours and let the kids just run free. That's the only place that had people. If there was a playground, people let the kids run around, got a couple things, maybe got a pizza, everybody ate the pizza and let the kids just run wild for hours. They ain't spent a lot of money. But the kids got to run around like crazy and have fun. What up with you, bro? Shout out to my bro from Cali. He said, oh my God, it's just a Tuesday to a dude who hasn't been balling. Dominican food is definitely great. But that's a low price. Lots of rain. The Europeans are rude and the clubs are boring. I stayed 2 weeks. Well, the Europeans were rude when I was there 7 years ago too, so 8 years, whatever it was. And I agree with Wiseman. You definitely need balance. I eat at different restaurants all the time. Some Dominican, some Italian. And when I say Italian, meaning Italian-based sushi. I eat everywhere. So it's like you will get bored of the same food. There's nothing wrong with me grabbing a Pizza Hut to go. Like let me get a pie to go. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll go to the Dominican pizza spot. Let me get a pie to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna try Little Caesars. I ain't had it in years. I'm not rushing it now because the lines are ridiculous. But I'll check them out. But like I said, they're in a location where if you miss the entrance, you're screwed. You're not gonna make a U-turn. That area is mad traffic. You're not gonna make a U-turn to come back. You're gonna choose another restaurant. Only validation I need is that from those who require me to be ethical. Travel can, what up with you? But sometimes you have to pay them to leave. No, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But I'm talking about my only validation comes from scars and stab wounds and shit. Most dudes don't understand what I'm talking about. If you never had a chick go crazy over you, then you never really had a chick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking down to my ex-wife. Matter of fact, my ex-fiance, who was down here. I came home one day, my laptop was gone, my computer was gone. I mean, my computer's and my laptop, same thing. My laptop, my passport was gone. I called my homie, the cop. I was like, yo, this is crazy. My door's locked. Someone came and stole my passport and my computer. That's weird. So the cop was like, where your girl? I said, my girl at work. I said, no, she was at school. My girl at school. So the cop looked. He climbed up. I lived on the second floor. He climbed up, opened the balcony door. I said, that's weird. Why's my balcony door open? He goes, bro, they didn't take nothing else? I said, nah. He said, your girlfriend took your passport and your laptop. I said, no way. Why would she do that? Well, 2 days prior, we had a big argument. And I was like, whatever. I'll just get on the plane and go home, talking my shit. She took the passport to make sure I couldn't get on the plane, took the laptop, make sure I couldn't book a flight. Came to the crib with her book bag like, where you going now? Didn't even know the police was at the crib. Had no idea. I said, did you take mine? She goes, I'll talk to you in a little while when I get to the crib. I'm like, ain't this a... Sat in the crib, she pulled up with a book bag. She goes, where you going now? Huh? Mr. Gringo? I was like, oh, you stole my shit. She said, I ain't stealing, you ain't booking no flight, you ain't going nowhere. Like I said, all that validating, look who I smashed. I get it, whatever. Bragging about chicks that everybody can have is the weirdest thing in the world, so I don't understand it. A lot of these mongols will never experience that she could threaten to kidnap me. They'll never know that. You got to die. You leave me, you're going to die. Import applied now to KFC, okay, Burger King sucks. I'm thinking the KFC is going to be good because the KFCs are pretty much good all over the country. Burger King is I never was really into Burger King. You got to understand, son, I ate Burger King as a kid. When I was high school, that's all we could afford. Like, when we were younger, we could only afford Burger King. So we ate there, and I got tired of that shit real quick. Yeah, I'm not a fan of pizza anyway, but I'm going to try it. I get tired of empanada, but I get some good empanada spots around me. So I got a young boy who goes to school. Him and his family got a dope little empanada spot by my crib. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to those restaurants, I don't know. I wish them the best though. I just think it's too much too soon at the same time. How they all going to survive, I don't know. So now we got 3 pizza spots, multiple burger spots, besides the Dominican spots that are already there. You know? But anyway, let's donate to the toy drive, y'all. Let's donate. Y'all can ask whatever questions y'all want. That's what this live is about. Today's Sunday service is pretty much about the toy drive. You know, positive vibes for everybody. I gotta eat lunch in a little while. And where you guys traveling to this year? Don't forget, the 30-day challenge starts January 1st. I will probably have my final drink on December 31st. I'm getting ready for 30 days of training, dieting. I've already started kind of, but I have one more drink to get that out my system. I don't know what it is. I like drinking. I really do. But I know I need to focus on what I'm doing right now. And not even just losing weight. Just focus on something you need to change. This Dirty 30, for me, it's for my mind and my body. Get my mind right, get my body right. That's what this Dirty 30 is about. Other than that, you know, if you got something, shout out to all you guys hitting me up too. Everybody hitting me up. Oh man, I'm gonna join the challenge. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Join the challenge, man. We all can keep each other in check. We all can keep each other in check. Literally, pick a goal that you want to change. Pick something you want to change in 30 days. Let's work on it. Let's change it. You know what I'm saying? We all can work on that. Work on something, excuse me. Definitely hitting a few new destinations 2026. That's what's up. He said Panama City. Oh, how you say that? Number 2? What's up? I don't know. Oh, Mexico. Rio probably. Yeah, I know you're going to Rio. You need to pull up Rio. We there. And that time in Panama, man, I was only there for the night. I wasn't coming. I was tired as hell. Just came off the plane from Thailand. He's talking about, let's hang out. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm dying. I'm dying. 30 days starts with the first mind and body health. That's what I'm doing. Like I said, some people just want to change something about themselves, work on something. Cool. For me, it's about controlling my temper, and my body. That's what I'm focusing on. Like I said, I already kind of started. Oaxaca. Okay, I didn't know. I'm looking at it like, what? But yeah, man, I'm gonna really be focusing on just being. I'll be here every day. But I'm focused on just getting myself cleaned up. Flush my body out, any toxins, all that stuff I got up. He said I'm gonna stop yelling. That's a good one for 30 days. Stop yelling. I just think, you need it every now and then. I tell you spurts. For this one's going to be 30 days. I might extend it depending on how I feel. Demontre, appreciate you. Got that Cash App. Brandon, yes, I went to Cartagena twice this year. Shout out to Cartagena. Big shout out to Unc Jay. His spot, Rooftop Republic. Stayed at his spot the last trip. Dope as hell. Make sure you check him out. I'm going to stop bullying. Yes, you know what? I cannot promise I stop bullying for 30 days. I can give you 10. I can 100% give you. I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to try 30. I'm probably lying like a motherfucker. Baby steps. Z, baby steps. I got to focus on one thing at a time. I can stop bullying. I don't bully nobody, man. I just be talking shit. I'm recovering from major back surgery. Shout to you, bro. I'll do the challenge, getting stronger and back on my feet. There you go. And I hope you get better fast, too. Hope you get better fast. Just use them 30 days to get stronger, man. Get your body right. And also, with surgery and you being debilitated for a while and feeling weak, use them 30 days to feel stronger, get your mind right. Trust me, I already know that stuff like that can have you down. You know what I'm saying? Put you in a depressed mode sometimes. Work on the mindset, work on the strength, mind, and body. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. Like I said, everybody pick something. Pick one thing. I'm doing 2 things. Pick one thing. See, the gym part is the easy part for me. And when I say easy, meaning I'm already focused on that. That's how I kind of keep my mind clear. Okay? So I need the gym to not whip somebody's ass, right? I need that, so I don't do that. But the controlling my temper thing is something like, as you've seen in my recent responses, I'm trying to get on some stoic shit. My recent responses to idiots. I'll say a couple things and I'll move on to something positive. I'm still gonna respond. I can't help that. That's just the south side of it. But I'm not gonna let it overtake anything I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, pick something, focus on something, and just put a little change in your life. B, I don't know, bro. I just left, bro. I have no idea. I'm still trying to get them. By the way, guys, if anybody's in the sneakers, the Gamma 11s, I'm still trying to get those. I will not buy any more sneakers ever until I get the Gamma 11s. Sorry, not buying. Positivity all day. Size 10, by the way. Size 10. And it got to be real. I don't know fake shit. They sold a lot of fake ones down here in DR. I couldn't stop laughing. I saw the video. I was like, I bought 3 pairs. I was like, you bought 3 pairs of plastic. Wiseman said, passport YouTubers and all you haters being scared in 2026. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, but like I said, Wiseman, people are running for cover. Running for cover. That Floyd situation got people shook, as it should. They going in the databases, man. The Homeland Security, all the stuff they saying. Everybody's scared I ain't scared to go to Brazil, so I ain't worry about that. But everybody's scared to go to Brazil now. You ain't got to be scared if you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no fuckery going on in your life. You ain't nothing to worry about. 30. Yes, I will be. Excuse me. I will be doing a DR Crib soon. I'm actually waiting for the owner to come back in town, and I'll be doing a dope DR Cribs. I just haven't done it in a while because the way things are moving on, I've been busy too. What's you guys' plans for New Year's? What's everybody's plans for New Year's? I think my first year I'll be in the crib in a long time. I used to be back in the days, I used to be in the crib all the time for New Year's. Literally be in the crib. Maybe I'll be with a chick, maybe by myself. People are like, why ain't you coming out? I'm like, nah, nothing good happens on New Year's. And here kind of nothing good happens on New Year's too. New Year's is crazy down here too. A lot of accidents. What's going on? There we go. A lot of accidents. So I decide this year, save some money. Big shout to the good fella. I see they on live right now. Save some money. You know, I ain't gonna be drinking in January anyway. So, and if you want to buy me a drink, you could prepay for a drink when you're here. I'll drink it in February, 100%. But January, I will not be drinking at all. But like I said, if you want to buy a drink early and say, hey, G, when you start drinking, get it. Some guys did it my last Dirty 30. Yeah, we got the Cash App and the PayPal right there. I'm going to catch these comments right now. Y'all hit that like button, guys. Let me see. Hey, Flip. Yeah, I've been to Havana, Cuba once. It was dope as hell. I enjoyed it. Oh, I know. I'm not going to church. Me go buying no Jordan. Nah, Blade Runner. I'm not buying no more pairs until I get the Gammas. I was a year. So what happened with the Gammas is I was on the sneakers app and it froze. I went on YouTube and one of the main sneaker dudes said it froze. I was looking forward to those sneakers for a year. When they came out back in the day, I couldn't get them. I wasn't into Jordans like that anyway. But my boy had them. I thought they were so dope. But I was like a week late when I saw them. And of course, they didn't have them nowhere. I always loved those sneakers. So when being at the app froze, I didn't get into 4 minutes later. Obviously, I ain't get it. Shout out my boy Skyler. He was in Idaho. He tried to get me a pair. They sold out of 10. Cool. He was in Idaho. Tried to get me a pair. That was dope as hell. My man B, he tried to get me a pair. So far, no restocks. I don't know. I'm going crazy. If I don't get those, I will not be buying Jordans ever again. I'm done. I'm going to keep my sneaker stash and move on. That Floyd situation is making it like the previous we had with YouTube channels of predator approaches. I mean, it's unfortunate, right? Because everyone's going to get put in this box. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. For the next few months, every time you get off that plane, especially in Rio, or Brazil, you're gonna be looked at like you were down with him. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. Paying with some good fake ones out in those streets, not just shoes either. Flip. Oh yeah, you already know. I'm gonna pull up for some good wing, bought a trip just to go out and see you. Okay, definitely. Let me know when you're here. Definitely pull up. In the NYC area, wanted to share our price for New Year's Secrecy on 42nd, $220. Yeah, everything's expensive. Cartagena is similar, bigger, but it's similar. You can take the boat to the islands and stuff like that. Yeah, Havana's dope. He's good. I just spoke to him the other day. Big shout out to Ray. I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak to him again this week. He's good, working the situation out. Like I said, I won't give you any details till he tells me to give out details, but he's working the situation out. And don't forget, he's self-deported. He was not deported. He's self-deported, just to avoid any drama. So shout to him. I'll be hitting him up again this week, see what's going on with him. The share the Sue's been good. It's been slow, obviously, with the holiday, but the Sue's been good. You know what I'm saying? The Sue's been real good. Like I said, ask any questions you want. Make sure you donate to the toy drive, please. We'll be going shopping on Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday. As a Cuban, I wouldn't go unless you use the struggle no matter how much money you take. Cuba is rough as hell. It is rough. I mean, you did 1.5 months. I'm not doing more than 5 days. That's another thing. I would never do more than 5 days in Cuba because it is rough. 5 days my max. I'm in and out. But it was a dope time. I was there, me, Steve-O, TaylorMade. I enjoyed ourselves a lot. Got to do a lot out there. Had a great time. You know. Didn't really record a lot because I was too busy having fun. Crime next to none. You ain't to worry about nothing. Probably the safest place I've ever been besides Dominican Republic. So, you know, it was cool. But yeah, I do want to go back. I definitely want to go back to Havana. I've only been one time, but I do want to go back. I really enjoyed that. Told that girl something. I was waiting on a turkey salad bagel. See how that works out. I guess they forgot me. Yeah, it's my lunchtime, so I'm eating turkey. By the way, everybody say for Christmas dinner, shout to y'all. I had some turkey left, so I'm eating a turkey salad bagel. Get my protein on and my carbs. I need it. But yeah, we did. Christmas was good here. Watched the games. Of course, more games coming up this week, next week, week after, college football playoffs and all that. So it'll be dope. It'll be something going on. Like I said, the town's been cool. You know what I'm saying? It'll get better after the holidays is over, after New Year's. Everybody start coming back, hanging out. But it's definitely been dope. Definitely been dope. Just give me a second. I'll get you my food. I'm gonna get a good crowd in here, so I might not get my food no time soon. Even tougher that we hadn't found a way to get in, because had we been able to get in, I think I was going to be almost back to the old setup. So it's all good. Yeah, so after my I got 2 bagels left. I use those for carbs right now. But after my second bagel, which will be tomorrow for breakfast, no more bread at all. I'm gonna make a post on Instagram too. The ensalada de pavo con el bagel, un queso. Y mira, corta. Yeah, no more bread. I'm gonna make a post on Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, follow my Instagram. I'm gonna make a post on Instagram on the 30th or 31st. No more bread, no more alcohol. Going back into my full diet. Minimal carbs, probably potatoes. Lots of veggies, lots of protein. But I'll be posting out on Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, make sure you follow it. To me, if you're in Cuba, in Havana, Santiago de Cuba, for more than 5 days, seeming like you may be doing charity work. It is rough. And I said, I'm not doing more than 5 days just because being cut off from the world, too. We had a lot of issues with Wi-Fi. So I'm curious to see how Super Bowl looks compared to Halloween. Super Bowl is definitely going to be big because people book a year in advance. Super Bowl is going to be huge. People book a year in advance. Will it be as big as Halloween? We'll have to see. Halloween broke records this year, so and I expect to break records next year. Like I said, tickets are on sale. Already sold a couple of rooms. Definitely hit me up. But Super Bowl is definitely gonna be big because people already booked their flights and their rooms. Cuba's safe as hell. Don't deny that. Way safer than DR for sure. 100%. DR is super safe also. I was born in Cuba. Yeah, 5 days, 3 week max is straight. Yeah, 5 days max for me. I said that when I left. I said I'll never do more than 5 days. Got a jet. You have a happy new year. Be back, and I appreciate you. And all you guys have a happy new year. I will be doing another live for my last drink, but happy new year to you guys. No, J-Hope, I don't eat for free because I'm out of food. So I don't eat for free. Cuba's safe and cheap, but man, there's no Wi-Fi. Yeah, no ATM. That definitely sucks. The Django, what up? I didn't do Villa Mimosa this year because I didn't have any newbies. Nobody really wanted to go. But Villa Mimosa, I've been there tons of times. It's cool. Appreciate the super chat to Django. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. I tell people it's the scene in Total Recall. You know what I mean? When they're on Mars. Except no chick with 3 titties. You know what I mean? Appreciate that, Sophia. Y'all can hit me up. Sophia, can you post my Instagram as well, please, if you don't mind? Do you have it? Yeah, I will be posting a post on Instagram breaking out everything I'm doing for the Dirty 30. But Mimosa is the hood. It is the hood. It's like an old school host stroll from the 1930s. Thank you, Slime. Flip, what dollar amount would a person need to live like a native for 6 months? When you mean live like a native, what do you mean? Because there's 2 types of natives, and I'm gonna break this down for you. And it's with all respect to Dominican. And the reason I say that because Americans have a different visual of what a native lives like. Some non-Dominicans are down here living poorer than the Dominicans. So, okay, that's when you say a native. I'm like, my opinion, $1,000 a month or less. I've done $800. I did a video where I did $800 a month. And of course, like every year, I will do the cost of living every year. I forgot who it was that said I should do one every year. I'm gonna do one next year as well, probably in January. I'll probably do it in January. Cost of living in DR because it changes all the time. But yeah, I've done $800 a month. I did a video on that. But like I said, 1,000 is good if you want to live. If you're not doing much, I say 2,000 if you want to at least be okay. But you could definitely do 1,000. I don't spend much money now. Like without the drinking, like my January is gonna be cheap as hell. My food costs, but without the drinking, I don't spend a lot of money. I told you guys most of my budget was drinking and partying. Like that's most of my budget. But I'll say 1,000, but 2,000 if you want to live comfortable, but 1,000. D. Smith said, no, I don't eat for free because I buy the food mic drop. I'm serious. I buy all the food, so no, definitely not free. And I actually buy extra just for me. So like if I buy chicken, not chicken wings, but I can't spare any chicken wings. If I buy chicken, I'll buy extra just for me. When I buy meat, I buy extra just for me. Like, so I know I don't touch the stash for the bar. There goes my Instagram right there. Make sure you follow that Instagram because I will be posting everything I'm doing personally for the Dirty 30. So you can get a good idea and see what I'm doing. What did you say? That's TV right there. Yep. The food prices have gone up a little bit here. Obviously not as bad as America, but yeah, it's going up. Tim said it does feel good when you help out the homeless. 100%. Xavier said, shout to you, Xavier. Yeah, the food costs have gone up a little bit, like everywhere. My man was just complaining how Brazil food costs have gone up so high. But yeah, you know, it's going up a little bit. Compared to the U.S., not as much, but yeah, food prices pretty much going up everywhere in the world. So there's not much you can say about that, right? Gil, what's up, Which? Appreciate that donation to the toy drive. Appreciate all you guys who donate. I know some people come with toys next week. Big shout to y'all. I will be going shopping on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday. Next Tuesday. This Wednesday, this Friday, and next Tuesday. The Django, appreciate that. Super chat, it says you, tailor-made dreams, and the blessing need to do a round table on Sosua. Oh, well, Dr. Taylor, he's out in Thailand now. And that would actually sound like a good idea. I would actually like to do a round table on Sosua then and now, because my then is a long time before a lot of people came down here. And my now, I'm still here, right? That would actually be dope. That's a dope idea, Django. I got to take that and see who's here that I could do that video with. Because obviously TaylorMade's not here anymore. So yeah, that's real dope. I like that idea, bro. Dave said the U.S. has laws for adults who mess with children in other countries. You're going to be prosecuting the U.S. for those crimes committed in another country. First, yeah, that's the thing. You'll be prosecuted here first, or you're not here, in the country you're in, that you get caught in, and then you'll be prosecuted in the States. So that sucks. Steven Smart, how you doing, bro? Shout out to you. I'm good, man. Living the life, living the dream. D. Smith said, living in Santo Domingo, I spend about $2,025 a month, but I'm living low key. That's what I say. It depends how you live, right? The amenities you need. I won't lie. It kind of depends on the amenities you need. You know, some people live simple. I didn't have an AC till like 8 years ago, right? Like I didn't need AC. Now I can't live without my AC. So you know, I had fans. We went through this heat wave one time, and my two fans were just blowing hot air, and I just couldn't deal with it no more. So I got an AC. The heat wave forced my hand. Okay. But it depends how you live, how you eat. Do you go out a lot? I know where to go. I know the happy hours. I know the food spots. You know, the food spots to go to that way I'm not going to spend. But a night out for me, let's say I go, all right, I went out by myself Christmas Eve, right? I went to my sangria spot in POP. They got sushi, Italian food. I had some sushi, some which I took to go. And maybe 5 or 6 sangrias, maybe 7. There was no happy hour because they were closing early. My bill was like 4,000 pesos, which is a lot, but I got a lot. And I was dolo. Now, if it was with someone, it could have been 7, could have been 8. Maybe I wouldn't have drinking as much as I'd have been talking. But I was by myself in my phone, reading sports stories, eating, drinking, just relaxing. You know, I like to, sometimes I go out by myself. I don't care. I just sit by myself and chill. So it was 4 because I had a lot of drinks. But maybe if someone else was there, it'd have been less. But I know where to go. That 4,000, I got every bit of worth of that 4,000 pesos. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know where to eat. You got to know where to drink. You know what I'm saying? So you can live good. When I go to Fridays, I'm going to happy hour. Most times I go before, is what it is. But, you know, you got to know where to go. You know where to eat. You got to know what you're doing. Every restaurant, even the name brand restaurants got specials. They all got specials. Sometimes you got to go on Instagram to find them, or online to find them. Fridays RD, KFC RD, the Dominican Republic ones, they post their specials. And if you don't know, they don't have it posted in the restaurant, but they'll post it online. And you go walk in and say, like, there's certain restaurant kids eat free Saturday, Sunday. Wild, right? but you wouldn't know it unless you go and see it on Instagram, and then you show it to the person. Hey, is that yeah, we do it. You want that? You got it. One second. Shalom said, "How was it the month of Carnival?" Oh, it's great. On the scale of 1 to 10, you talking about one area or the entire country? The entire country is lit for Carnival. Xavier, facts, round table Rona. See, that's a good idea. I got to think of who's here. Like I said, none of I can tell him, but he's not here anymore. He's in Thailand. So I got to think of who's here and do a round table with the people who've been here and who are here. Rona's a good idea, 100%. I actually love the idea. A round table would be dope then and now, right? Tim, I just hate the mosquitoes. Yeah, they bad, bro. I almost died, but I almost died from mosquitoes, but off is your best friend. Look, off to repel them, alcohol to kill them. I'll be killing mosquitoes, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I had that spray in my hand like it's a real 9mm. I hate mosquitoes. Dominican mosquitoes not prepared to Texas. Oh, I ain't messing with Texas mosquitoes. Payne Wynn said flip ball and nah, it ain't balling. I only go out once in a while. Econ Mike said, I've been reading a lot of Marcus Aurelius and Musashi 5 Rings the past few months. It's helped a lot. Listen, everything with the stoic mindset can help. I'm really a fan of it. Stoicism is a real way of thinking, right? Is the food capital of America. Oh, it's the food capital. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, mosquitoes suck. Oh, Tim, you gotta see me. Look, see this? And it's always green because I spray myself with it too to cool down. Pew, pew. I'm like, what up now, Buster? Brace yourself. I swear to God, I'll be like that. I swear to God. Brace yourself, fool. I'll be killing mosquitoes. I'm a damn fool with that alcohol in my hand. Let me see one mosquito. Because there's never just one. He's got friends. I spray him, then I look for his friends. I'll be coming around corners. big old alcohol bottle in my hand. I don't lie about none of this. I really be doing this shit. I was watching TV one time, right? So I had the fan on low. I ain't have it on high. So I saw a mosquito, he was somewhere over my bed because I could see the TV and he's here. Man, I jumped up so fast, grabbed the alcohol. I was just like 20 minutes. Motherfucker looking at me like, are you a fool? I'm just like, I gotta kill this mosquito. Brace yourself. Z said, leaving Peru is the best food place. Peruvian food in Colombia is the best food to me. I love Peruvian food. Hugo World said, what up? Flip, my homeboy is going to SD for the first time. He knows no Spanish. He's courting a regular girl. Is he cook? Not cook, but he gotta make sure she's a regular girl. And not knowing Spanish is hard going to a place like Santo Domingo. You can make it, but do you really want to be talking back and forth like this? I don't know. I prefer the communication route. I love to communicate. I love to talk. Especially when you talk in Spanish, I love that shit. And it's impressive, believe it or not. It impresses the female when she knows she communicate with you. It definitely impresses them. So we'll see. Hopefully, good luck to him. Hope he has a good time. Tim, it really be like that. There's what's the repellent from Thailand? Shout out to you, BK John. What's the one from Thailand? That's my thing. I don't think you can actually be with a woman and not speak the language. Which is why I say I've said this video before, a lot of people are in fake relationships. Because if you can't actually communicate, you're not really in a relationship. But then again, people be in America and don't communicate with their significant other, so I get it. You speak the same language, you don't communicate, so I get it. But yeah, you gotta kind of be able to communicate. That's just my opinion. My wife is Haitian. I speak and know the culture. That's what's up. I love Haitian food. No BS. I love Haitian food. One second. I got some people bringing some toys down. Shout out to you guys, man. Like I said, we're gonna make this pop, man. Every year we make it pop. Every year. And people have been hitting me up, donating like crazy. So shout out to y'all. Brothers who are expats or always travel to Latin countries should learn Spanish. But Tim, I know guys who've been here I've been here 20 years in May, longer than me, and don't speak Spanish. Some people don't care to learn. I get it. Some people don't care. They rather be in their phone. Hugo said, I left out the female knows English. Well, here's the thing though. Her pops was in New York for a good amount of time, but I've told him what you said about not knowing both. Here's the thing, Hugo. Her pops was in New York. Was she in New York? There's a difference in speaking English from here, where you spoke English in America. You can tell immediately. My chick's an English teacher. Her English is damn near perfect. You'd actually say her English is perfect. But there's certain nuances in our language that she doesn't grasp because of Spanish, right? So my chick teaches English, but even still, there's certain nuances of our language that because she never lived in America, she can't grasp them. Guys, remember Zara? Big shout to Zara. Used to be with Bo, worked here at FlipFlop. Zara lived in America. She picked up the nuances of the English language. She speaks perfect English because she lived in America, okay? Not living in America, your English will never be on our level because the nuances and certain sayings and certain adjustments that we make when we speak, they don't got it. But if she can communicate English, you'll get your point across. Just certain things she won't be able to understand. And that's just my experience with English speakers that live here. The ones that have been to the States and come back, they learn the nuances, they speak perfect. Most of them. Flip, you got to go to the river in Bonao. I was just there, right at the base of the mountain. It's not, bro. I go to Rio Fuller. I've been to 3 parts of the Bonao. The river in Bonao is like 3 different rivers, or 4, I think, but I've been to 3. Yeah, that shit is dope as hell. The waterfall over there, I've been all over. D. Smith said, but yeah, Bonao is definitely dope. Do what I did. Find a patient woman and you will learn Spanish. That was 3 years ago now. There you go. Find somebody that wants to help you learn. I'll tell y'all a funny story. So me and my ex-fiance broke up, right? So we were off and on for a while, but we broke up. Hadn't seen each other in years. She got married now, had a kid, but right before she got married, I bumped into her in the club. She was with her best friend who I know for forever. And so I just happened to be, I was in one of the clubs in POP, and she didn't go out like that. So it was weird that I saw her. I think I was with a group of guys. I was like 7 guys. And I just happened to walk out because there was a food spot I liked down the block. So as I'm walking out, I see her. And I go, and she saw me immediately. She knew I was back there, but she didn't come back there. But I happened to see her. So I go up, hey, what's going on? Give her a hug, say what up, say what's her friend, da-da-da. And she speaks English. She was learning English when I met her. So she got better and better as time went on. But then she hears my Spanish and she's like, what the fuck? When your Spanish get like that? Because I spoke Spanish with her, but it wasn't as good as later on. And she was like, when you started speaking like that? I said, when you started speaking English like that. So we both started laughing, da-da-da. But as we sitting there talking, she was so impressed. She was like, wow, so you are levels above when we was together. She said, I understood what you were saying there, but you were messing up a lot, which I was. She said, but damn. And then I even said to her, so well, your English got way better as well. She said, yeah, well, my business deals with Americans and Canadians and all that. So I had to speak English. So, as time goes on, you'll get better. She was helping me at the time too. You will always be not Dominican to her. You have to draw. Yeah, listen, we're always going to be visitors. No matter how long I'm here, I'm still American. But Hugo, as long as she speaks English, they'll get by. They'll get by in the conversation. It's just be the nuances. When he tries to get too deep in the conversation, she won't grasp the concepts of what he's trying to say. That takes time. Charles Cosby did a recent interview, Say Cheese, where he gives his insight. Yeah, I saw that interview. I really ain't got no comment. I don't know that guy except from that documentary. Shout to him. Hope he does his thing. Indeed, I hope it works out. I hope it does work out for him. That's just my opinion. I think speaking a language is better. There was a time when me and Keith was hanging out with me, and we went to Santiago, and he heard me and Shorty talking of how we go back and forth, English, Spanish, English, Spanish, English, Spanish. He was laughing. He was like, how do y'all do that? We just we grow accustomed to each other. So we can do Spanish and English in the same conversation, like it's nothing. And he was sitting, it's coming up. There's no pregame. It goes straight to the game. Straight to kickoff. There's no hesitation with us. We know we can say the same sentence. It goes literally a couple words in English, a couple words in Spanish because we're used to each other. And we both know what we're trying to say. But even still, the nuances of the English language get lost with her sometimes. And even me, like, I'll understand what's being said and I'll say what? What's up, brother? I'll say what? Because I know what you just said, but I didn't understand how you meant it, right? So it's stuff like that. And as you learn languages, you'll pick up what I'm saying. I know what you just said to me, but I didn't understand why you said it that way. Payne wins. If you don't speak proper Spanish and try to find a good girl in DR, think you truly found it, I'll pray for you. Oh, Waterfall. Yeah, the Waterfall was dope. Yeah, definitely cold. The Waterfall was dope. 3 months of Duolingo, you'll be good with locals. Actually, Duolingo ain't bad. I tell everybody, Duolingo's not bad at all. You can definitely learn a lot through Duolingo. If you do the paid version, probably even more. It teaches you a lot. So yeah, Duolingo. I've did Duolingo before just to try it out. It's definitely worth it. My boy has the app called Gritty Spanish. Really dope. Teaches you a lot of slang. So yeah, it's definitely 100% worth it. 100%. But I'm gonna get off of here. Make sure you guys donate to the toy drive. Cash App, PayPal. I don't have anything else. Bring toys down. Come down and help me give out toys. My team is already ready. The teachers are already ready. Everybody's ready. So yeah, we're gonna be going shopping this week. I'll do another live on my last drink. You can stay tuned for that. Maybe y'all get me drunk and donate more, right? Someone said we should do the what was it? Hangover for a cause. I'm not trying to get no hangovers, but maybe we do that on Wednesday. Because you know I'm going shopping. Because the toy store is right by Friday. I'm going to Friday. But yeah, y'all stay tuned for more. Donate to the toy drive. Make these kids smile. Stay tuned for more. I'll be talking to y'all soon. Have a happy New Year. If you don't come on the live on the 31st, have a happy and safe New Year, guys. Be safe. Much love.